Christmas and news are the themes of my comments today. Seems unseemly to tie them together, but it's apt. This past spring, CLN hired a communications coordinator to promote CLN to the public. If we examine the Fort Wayne Press as our area's primary public relations medium, we see that virtually every article about CLN is negative. Makes me wonder what's being promoted by CLN's communication coordinator under the supervision of her boss, the library director. So in light
Hold on a second. Does that qualify as something that shouldn't be said?
Well, I would let her go.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So in light of the blatant agenda the CDA Press has to malign this board and your efforts, let's examine an operational sticking point the CDA Press will most likely mock, distort, or ignore. At May's election, the community expressed great interest in change and transparency regarding CLN's operations. CLN's YouTube video of the November 30th board meeting shows Director Alexa Eccles addressing the CLN board when asked by a trustee to provide a list of recently purchased books. She said, quote, "I want to give the board what they want. I'm a transparent person. I want to give the public information. I want to give the board information. This is so we can run a report and it can be obtained as a public records request. I'm not comfortable with that," unquote. By the way, I've clipped that quote and circulated it widely on social media, so it's sure not to be missed. Let's unpack that quote, starting with the definition of transparent. According to Merriam-Webster, free from pretense or deceit, characterized by visibility or accessibility of information, especially concerning business practices. Evasion and avoidance of providing a list of materials purchased with public funds to either the public or the trustees is the antithesis of visibility or accessibility of information. It is, in fact, taunting the board and the public with an unwillingness to be frank or free from pretense or deceit. As a nod to the classic tale of Christmas Carol, let's remember that Jacob Marley's ghost was transparent but haunted and taunted Ebenezer Scrooge. This is the CLN Library Director's job description as approved by the previous board in November 2022 and circulated nationally during the director's search that Director Eccles has contracted for. Under the principal duties on page 2, we find that, quote, "The director is responsible for ensuring the following are successfully completed for the Board of Trustees. Prepares supporting documents, prepares regular reports for the board of the operations of the library, responsible for transparent reporting." Therefore, by virtue of Director Eccles' legally bound 2-year employment contract ending on June 5th, 2025, if a report is requested by the board, Director Eccles is bound to provide it. Not doing so is a dereliction of duties and in direct defiance of the board. In closing, Director Eccles' definition of transparent is reminiscent of another's. Per this article regarding Joe Biden's transparency, even CNN opines the administration seems to be embracing the opaque. To close with a parallel to another famous Christmas character, Director Eccles' behavior in refusing to provide the board and the public with a list of books is best described as stink, stank, stunk.